Now let's talk about the remnants of war. And I'm not using this word in a poetic sense. Remnants of war refers to the unexploded ordnance, or UXO, meaning military supplies like missiles or drones that should have exploded but did not. This week, many border states in India have witnessed this action, and how. Debris from Pakistani projectiles has damaged civilian infrastructure. It has crashed through people's homes and made craters on civilian farmlands. But the danger is not over. This debris is not just a sign of Islamabad's barbarity. It continues to pose a threat to civilians. Why is that? And is it okay for people to touch it or film videos with it? Here's a report.
New Delhi and Islamabad have declared a ceasefire. But even after the attacks on India are over, Pakistan's brutality can reverberate for days to come. And we don't mean through more brutal strikes. We're talking about the so-called remnants of war. The unexploded ordnance. Ordnance refers to military supplies, like ammunition, drones, or other kinds of projectile. When ordnance is fired, dropped, launched, or projected and should have exploded but failed to do so, it's called unexploded ordnance, or UXO. It may or may not have been primed. It can fall from the skies. It can be dumped. It can lay unused during a conflict. All of this falls in the realm of unexploded ordnance. And as India thwarted Pakistan's attacks one after another, from damaged drones to missile fragments, such projectile debris has fallen on its soil. From towns in Jammu and Kashmir and Rajasthan to Punjab and Haryana, on farmlands and forested areas, through the roofs of homes, or inside larger craters of their making. But when people find such unexploded ordnance, here's what many of them do. They closely observe it, they touch it, and even pick it up. What's worse, many people are making reels. This can be extremely dangerous. Coming too close to projectile debris, especially without wearing proper protection, can put people in harm's way. We know that explosive weapons kill and injure thousands of people every year. But did you know that so can unexploded projectiles? They cause death and injury too. In fact, over the past decade, they have killed more than 2,000 people the world over. Out of all deaths from explosives and weapons, unexploded ordnances account for 2% of the casualties globally. So what should you do if you see projectile debris? Make sure you don't go near it. Don't touch it, because it could be potentially explosive. So alert the authorities.
जोरदार धमाका हुआ, फिर हम यहाँ आ गए। यहाँ कुछ पड़ा था, वो इजिप्ट जैसा, थोड़ा इधर दो हिस्सों में था और थोड़ा इधर पड़ा था। तो हमने फिर यहाँ लोकल हेड को फ़ोन किया और उन्होंने पुलिस को फ़ोन किया और उन्हें उठाया वो पुलिस ने।
In fact, today the Punjab Chief Minister warned residents. He urged them not to rush to explosion sites or towards unidentified projectiles. He asked citizens to inform the police or army officials immediately. After all, dealing with unexploded ordnances, much like explosives, is no child's play. There is a due process that authorities must follow. They have to survey and assess the threat posed by the object. Next, they record necessary information, like the target location, the type and nature of the projectile and its danger level. Based on this, there's a retrieval and clearance process like removal or destruction, after which comes risk education. Authorities take steps to provide cautionary information to the civilian population. Then they minimize the risks and, depending on the situation, provide assistance to civilians. There are local, national and international rules and guidelines to handle unexploded ordnances. So, while there may be a ceasefire now, remember not to make projectile debris reels in celebration. After all, remnants of war are not just a reminder of the consequences of conflict, they can leave behind a legacy of harm.